is a private nonprofit organization offering an array of programs and services. Here to tell us more are outreach coordinators Anthony Nangata and Carmelita Calvo. Hafa to you both. And
hi, Hafa day. Good evening.
Okay, so there are few pursuits in our world nobler than wanting to help somebody who dedicated at least a portion of their life to serving their country, and very honorably so. So tell us a little bit, Tony, about WestCare and exactly who qualifies for it.
Okay, well, WestCare, here on Guam, we're called WestCare Pacific Islands, and this organization, the nonprofit organization, is a member of a network of, or a family of nonprofit organizations located in 15 U.S. mainland states, and as far as offshore locations, we're looking at Virgin Islands and Guam. And its mission is to empower everyone with whom they come into contact to engage in the power of healing, growth, and change that benefit themselves, their loved ones, their co-workers, and other members of the community. The organization provides health and human services in both an inpatient and outpatient environment. And our organization here on Guam operates 4 federally funded projects, one of them being ISATA, which targets teenage girls ages 9 to 17. And it's a matter of providing awareness and education, all about preventing risky sexual behavior, and STDs, and juvenile delinquency. And then in the case of Guahan, that's the confidential HIV and AIDS testing program. Then we have Saganmami, a drop-in self-enrichment center for individuals with mental illness and those who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. The project or program that Ms. Carmelita Calvo and I are involved with is, as stated earlier, early intervention and transition assistance program. And our focus is on veterans returning from the combat zones or deployments. And we're looking at the OEF, OIF, OND, or GWOT, and those acronyms stand for Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Global War on Terrorism, and Operation New Dawn. Mm-hmm. And maybe Ms. Carmelita Calvo could follow up with what are the activities that we deal with as far as outreach.
Sure.
Okay. Hi, Jason. Thank you for having us here and giving us this opportunity to inform the public about the outreach events that we are conducting. Okay, the outreach events is for the Veterans Early Intervention and Transition Assistance Program, and we partnership with the mayors of each village. And what the concept of this outreach is to bring the veteran service providers to the community, to the veterans and their families, just to provide them information of the benefits and services that they may be eligible for. Mm-hmm. We had our first outreach in Jonia on March 30th, and our coming outreaches would be at Mamuntoto Maiti, May 14 at 6 o'clock p.m. at the community center there in Toto. And then on May 23rd, we have the outreach in Mariso, and that will be held at the Mariso Senior Citizen Center at 6 o'clock p.m. Mm-hmm. May 28th, we will be in Irahan, and that is at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Inaran Mayor's Office, the Social Hall. And on June 13, we'll be at Chalampago Ordet at the Chalampago Community Center at 6 o'clock p.m. The veteran service providers that have committed thus far to attending these outreach were the health services, known as the CBOG, the Community-Based Outpatient Clinic, and the Guam Veterans Affairs Office, and some other non-profit, non-governmental agencies.
Now, of course, one of the things for our beloved veterans who, as you said, Tony, they may spend time in the hot zone or in combat, and then some of them are transitioning back into civilian life. That's a very difficult transition, especially for the soldiers who, enlisted when they were very, very young, and now they're trying to, go back and make it into what some people consider the real world. How do you guys, in your outreach efforts, how do you work with them and try and say, like you can kind of transition back into real life this way?
Well, what we do is we partner also with the military commands, and any support agency within the military installations, such as Anderson Air Force Base, U.S. Naval Base Guam, their Fleet Readiness Center, Airman Readiness Center, and they have briefings or workshops they call Transition Assistance Program workshops. So we make it a point to be there. We partner up with the Veterans Benefits Affairs Office or Administration, and they do their presentations as far as all the benefits, and then we come in and we make it clear that our project, our program, WestCare, is under contract with the Vet Center.
And we'll tell you what, I want to talk about that, and we will when we return from this commercial break. So please stay tuned. Very, very exciting information coming up next. Stay tuned.